Hi everybody, this is Alice, Bejeweled Hedgehog, here for another vlog. You'll have to excuse the way I look. It's a Saturday. Today is going to be one of these days where I do a bunch of chores and then hopefully have fun. Let's see, feeling much better than yesterday. What did I do? Yeah, I went over to my sisters. They had been at the beach last week, and I went over there after they got home in the evening to help them unload and do all that stuff. Then I ate dinner and basically just came back home and fell asleep and slept like a log, thank God, because sometimes insomnia lasts. This time it didn't. So anyway, so far today, I have gone to the organic market and done some grocery shopping. I am going to go with Ducky to the farmer's market tomorrow morning and get some produce. Let's see. And of course, AC Moore just happens to be literally right across the street from the organic market, which is wonderful. So essentially I always am at AC Moore every Saturday, and I have at worst a 40% off for one item coupon, at best a 50% off for one item coupon. And also they're in competition with Michaels. So Michaels accepts AC Moore coupons, and coupons accepts AC Moore accepts Michaels. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So I can get some amazingly good deals. So anyway, I want to show you the cool craft stuff I got. First of all, I don't know, it says skill level easy. I have no idea how they expect this to be easy. This is a shawl. It's a beautiful shawl. It's a knit shawl. And I've been meaning to pick up knitting again and see if maybe, since I've given my hand a rest, if I do any better. But even if I use this shawl, it will not be with the homespun. Because while homespun is gorgeous, and I have some of it, it is so hard to see because it's all swirly. I can't see the freaking stitches. So I use the homespun with really, really basic stitches, like half double or double crochet. But the shawl itself is very pretty, so it might work up very nicely in another yarn. So free pattern, very cool, very happy. Then what I went for, I got a 24 color acrylic paint set. Now I have had the really, really, really cheapy ones before, the kind that have those little, I don't know, the little lids that are attached. They're really tiny, almost eyeshadow size. And they keep drying out because the little lids won't close all the way. But since I have been playing around with art, and I know that my nieces are going to want their watercolors, at least they're good watercolors. They're going to want the tube watercolors back. I'm going to see if I can't talk them into letting me keep, the old-fashioned watercolors, the kind that are just little pads and you wet your brush. Anyway, but I decided it was time I got my own paints. So I got these, and these are a really good price. And it says they're water reducible, so you can thin them. They're permanent. Anyway, I am just really, really interested and to start playing with them and see how they work out. So that was my big purchase. That's what I went for. And then if you show me a sign that says $1, I kind of lose my sanity. So basically they had craft paper for $1. Can you believe it? This one is called Retro Kitchen. And what really got me is, do you see the teapot? Do you see the teacups and mugs? Ooh, and these are like little, tag sizes. So I think actually these may not be tags. These may be showing you what the different, I haven't opened it yet. You know what? Why don't I just open it and see what there is to see? Sometimes I'm a little slow, I think. But anyhow, let's get it open. And see what is in here. Okay, these would make great little tags. Oh, look! Okay, yeah, they are showing you what the paper is, you know, when it's big. And so it gives you a bunch of options. I can cut out tea kettles and teapots if I want, or plates. And then I can add, you know, these different things to other pages. Now, these are not double-sided pages. These are single-sided pages. These are strips of cups. I really like that. This is pretty cool. Little dots. Ooh, I love these. I like the ones you can cut up and like make ribbons or something out of them. Oh my, this has teacups all over it. I am just in love. In love with this paper here. Ooh. Okay, so if you have an AC Moore near you, you know how they change their sales and stuff all the time? I'm not 100% sure that these will be on sale tomorrow, but if you happen to be near one and want to go today. So anyway, these little strips on the front are like showing you, they are representative of what the paper looks like. So let me just set this over. And then I saw this one, and it said Twilight Florals. Isn't that beautiful? Purples, see all the purples? I just happen to think this is wonderful, and it reminded me kind of gothic-y things. So I got two. One is for me, and one is for Jamie Lola Tallulah. I just realized I hadn't mailed out her swap package yet, you know, for crafty people. But see, the one good thing about, you know, like being slow is that when I am slow, I can always add things in, and I saw this and she just jumped right to mind, I guess because Twilight sounds kind of gothic-y, and you know, I liked the colors. So anyhow, you're getting this in your package along with, you know, your yarn and your pattern. Okay, then I really did get carried away this time. Very carried away. Basically, I've had for forever a little hedgehog stamp. But then, because I bought a bunch of stamps from Andi, because stamping is something I have been meaning to do for the longest time, because it's like a cool way to make art if you aren't a very good drawer. And so I had gone ahead and gotten two stamps, and this was before I even knew she had her yard sale. So this was an idea of mine that has been formulating for quite a while. And so I had two stamps, and then today I saw, ink for $1, and these are big pads. It says Pigment Ink Stamp Pad, ink it up. So here is bright yellow. Here is white. I thought that would be cool to stamp something light on something dark. This one, it's a different kind of box, but presumably, you know, the color on the front is the color inside. Pink. Just a good standard black. The black that I have from like a marker is really cool, but it's like really kind of shiny and shimmery, and it comes out this lovely dark gray, but it's not really a good strong black. And this one is like, you know, if you put it with the pink, and I thought this looks kind of cool, it's more like a salmon color, and I thought, well, sadly on the computer they look very similar. Actually, the further back I get, you can tell they're more different. They are different colors. I thought that it just reminded me of a sunset or sunrise, and I really like that. So here's a blue one, Here's a purple one, and this is a dark brown one. Alrighty, so what have I got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh well, somehow $1 turned into $9. It does that with me sometimes. So let's see. Oh, at the organic market, I'm not going to make you sit through watching my groceries, but basically I came across 2 teas that I had not seen before. And this one is Mayan Coca Spice. And the ingredients are organic cocoa shells, natural chocolate flavor, natural cocoa flavor, cocoa powder, natural vanilla flavor, natural cinnamon oil, natural cardamom oil, and natural ginger oil. So this sounds really fascinating. Now it has some caffeine. It says each tea bag contains approximately 5 milligrams of caffeine as compared to approximately 90 milligrams in 8 ounces of coffee. So I think this is really very cool. I love this brand. This is a really, really good brand. They make the most unique and interesting teas. Oh, this is made with organic cinnamon bark. Okay, and just for some reason, I had never seen this particular flavor, so I don't know whether it's new or whether I just haven't looked. You know how sometimes you just don't see something? Anyway, and then I also just found this one, same brand, and this is Sweet Thai Delight. It's exotically sweet and soothing. This is caffeine free, and this one has... Where are the ingredients? Organic rooibos, organic cinnamon bark, organic aniseed, carob pod, stevia leaf. Okay, so this one you don't even have to sweeten. It's going to come sweetened. And then other ingredients are natural coconut flavor and natural butterscotch flavor. Okay, I can't wait to try this one. Oh, and the other really cool thing about these tea bags is on each the string, and it has a little tag at the end, they have, you know, like a little uplifting saying. So for my Tea Smash book, I am just saving all the little, whenever I remember, saving all those cool little taggy things. So let's see. Oh, and then the other thing I got, and I don't know why I hadn't remembered to pick this up earlier. I use this every summer. It is, I don't know if you can see it, lemon eucalyptus oil. And you can get these, I know you can get them at Whole Foods too. The brand is Aura Cassia. And lemon eucalyptus is an amazing summer smell. It is fresh, clean, and invigorating. So you know how when it gets really hot and muggy, and at least I don't open the windows for, you know, several days on end, and the air conditioner just runs and runs and runs. What I like to do, I have these little scent bags, and they have jingles in them. This is my youngest niece Ducky's specialty. She loves to give these as presents. These are the little organza gift bags, and they are just bags of spices. They're like a homemade potpourri, and then she puts jingle bells in them so that they'll sound nice. And they hang on doorknobs, or you could hang them in your closet. I like to hang them on doorknobs because they're pretty. And the spices last for a really long time. And then what I do when the spices finally wear down to, you know, where you can only smell them when you put your nose right up on them, is refresh them by taking essential oil and putting a few drops on each bag and then hanging them back up. And this will probably last me all summer at least, because it's really, really potent. So I have a bag hanging from a bookshelf over there. I have a bag from the linen closet and the linen closet door. I have a bag in my bedroom. And it's really nice. At night, sometimes when I can't sleep, I like to put some lavender drops on the bedroom bag. But anyway, so even if it doesn't cure insomnia, at least it smells good. So that's what I do with these, and this is a scent bag by Ducky. And then this is an experiment. I'm going to do a cruelty-free tag, probably as soon as I finish this video. And one of the things I realized is one product that I've never even attempted to try is I always buy, like the antiperspirant deodorants because I am really bothered by the idea of having wet armpits. But I looked at the organic market and there were absolutely there was nothing that was a deodorant and an antiperspirant. So this is cruelty-free, no animal testing or ingredients, no artificial, colors, blah, blah, blah. It says we share every ingredient, its purpose, and its source at tomsofmaine.com, sustainable practices. So anyway, what I figured I would do is I would give it a try, because it smells heavenly. Anyway, I am really, I'll just have to see how it works. I would like to have a cruelty-free, ecologically sustainable product as a deodorant. But you know what? If I end up with drenched armpits, I am just going to have to go back to the regular stuff. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll try this again in the winter. Because seriously, I know it gets a lot hotter in other parts of the country, but Maryland is hot enough for me. And when it's got that awful, awful humidity and you just feel like you're swimming when even if I don't do anything strenuous outside, if I just walk to the car and then you get in the car, blah, 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 yuck. So much for that. And then last but not least, I got a present as a reward for keeping an eye on my sister's house, bringing in mail and pulling up the trash cans on Monday after the trash people came. She bought me these they are Recollections, there's the whole bag, Recollections adhesive tiles, and I took one out. There's three are all the same. So they are great for journaling, scrapbooking, art, or since I like to make jewelry out of cardboard, I think I might make some jewelry out of at least some of these. So let me show you the pictures. They are so, so cute. Very whimsical, old-fashioned, and romantic. So, okay, I have goals for the day. Did I lose my goals? Nope, sadly I found them. And as usual, to try and make them less unpleasant, I put them on paper with little cherries. Okay, it's not that bad. It's just Saturday stuff: clean kitchen, clean bathroom, dust, vacuum. I broke the laundry down into parts because I kind of feel like if I don't get everything done, I am going to at least, be happy with what I do get done. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my journal for today. And just anything I do, I am going to be happy with. Let's hope it's all finished. So anyway, laundry, bedding, towels, and clothes. And then I have some cooking to do, and I want to cook some pasta and then cook a topping for it. And then tomorrow, after we go to the farmer's market, hopefully Ducky and I will be making a really wonderful sounding salad that Juanita Dale Kwan showed in her video. So I will let you know tomorrow how that goes, and let you know how I did on my list of chores. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. Oh, today, at least in this area, it is so beautiful. It was 84 degrees, at least according to the car thermometer. The sky is clear blue, but it has those big, puffy, happy clouds. So anyway, have a great weekend. Bye.